Hey guys, here's Sir.Gibbles, and today we're going to be doing a video where I basically I talk about some of the worst, well, not just some of them, just one of the worst games I've ever seen in my entire existence of being a human on this planet. This game is actually called, you've probably heard of it, Bendy in the Ink Machine, and when I say it's trash, I mean, like, if I were to put it in trash, like if I were to put the game in trash, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because the game is. I'll just get into explaining it right now. So for a while now, I've been hearing about this game called Bendy in the Ink Machine. Really terrible name, but everyone's it's good, but just nope. I don't really care about trash, to be honest with you. I'll just get into explaining it. So, what exactly is Bendy in the Ink Machine? Well, to be completely honest with you, it's more of just an FNAF walking simulator, but that's just not all of it. There's a little bit more depth to it. It's more, well, actually, that is the whole game. Yeah, sure. Same scenario as FNAF. Seriously, just add. Okay, to make a horror game nowadays, all you need to do is have a very vague story. Just make people want basically clickbaited into actually wanting to play the game. Because story, there basically is none. It's basically just an ink demon. That's summarized. That's the whole story just summarized, okay? Well, guys, I'm pretty sure we know the four cringe lords. Actually, it's gonna be four. It's most likely three. Actually, no, it's four right now of YouTube and of life in general. It's Minecraft, Undertale, FNAF, and I can't think of a fourth one right now, so I'll just say Markiplier because he's the most cringiest person I've ever seen in my life. Okay, but if we take away Markiplier as the the fourth person, then we're gonna get Bendy in the Ink Machine. Wanna hear why? This game has the world's cringiest fandom of all time I've ever seen in my whole life. Okay? And well, let me just state that there's only about 2 games of those 4 that are even worth mentioning, spending your time on, or even playing. And I'm pretty sure we know what those 2 games are. And if you don't, you're stupid, okay? But first, let's not jump to conclusions. I'm not going to try to change your opinion if you know what this game is like, but let's just talk about the gameplay. Well, if I were to explain the gameplay, I would probably just call it a very bland and boring walking simulator with a terrible backstory and just a clone of Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, if you think of it, it's not exactly it's not even part of the horror genre, if you ask me. It's just a jump scare every 30 minutes of the whole game, and then it just kind of plays off the horror genre way too much, but it's not even part of it, because if you think of it, since when was Five Nights at Freddy's scary after the first jump scare, okay? Just think of it that way, and even okay, some of the fans of Five Nights at Freddy's even called it not really part of the horror genre, so if we apply that to Bendy and the Ink Machine, that means Bendy and the Ink Machine isn't even part of it. Well, from what I actually took from the whole story from the game, Bendy and the Ink Machine, I just kind of took it that Bendy was a demon who wanted to kill whoever the main protagonist was, and that's literally it. You know, there's some character called Sammy or something, Sammy L. I forget the last name, but I have no idea what he did, and I guess he was trying to sacrifice someone, or he was being sacrificed, but that's about it. You got freaking Goofy knockoff, I think his name was Boris, and yeah, that's literally the whole story. That's what I took from it, and that's a person who fell asleep halfway through one of the chapters and ended up watching it the next day, because it's so boring. I'm telling you, this game is, like, ridiculously boring to watch or even play. Well, let me just say that the fandom is growing at quite an alarming rate. And basically, everyone I know knows about this game, and it needs to be stopped until the point it becomes Five Nights at Freddy's, and then no one likes it anymore. I think that a fandom doesn't, like, it needs to stay at a constant amount of people, just not go up the whole time. But you don't even know half of it. Let me just say, that the fandom right now is not that bad, but it's still pretty bad. Like, a little bit below Five Nights at Freddy's, but, like, a lot higher than Undertale. So, like, middle, like, 3/4 of the way of being complete cancerous. So, like, you got Minecraft, like, that's three-fourths of the way. Well, actually, like, 9/10 of the way of being cancerous. You got Undertale, like, 6/10 of the way of being cancerous, and then you got Find Out the Freddy's already, like, it already spent, like, it, it, like, got contaminated by cancer, and now it's, like, completely dead, so, yeah. That's basically how bad Bendy and the Ink Machine right now is on the fandom scale. You know, I'm just honestly way too lazy to actually make any more of this, because I feel like I just got my point through with this game, and maybe there's a few more bits I could have added on, but I feel like it's solid for now, and I'm guessing this video is like ridiculously boring, so I just don't want to draw out the boring process of this. So, I will not stop you from playing the game or being part of the fandom. If you are, I honestly don't care. You can do whatever you want with your life. I will not change that. And just trying to get my point across that I don't like the game, so don't try to recommend it to me. So yeah, guess you guys have been here, Sir.Gibbles, and bye-bye.